strategy, I feel like, has really helped my perception on marketing and business models. And it puts the emphasis more on the business and the relationships and the trust and the follow-up before the actual marketing. And like everything else I'm talking about, the supply and demand. And where the demand is with the one-on-one. And where the supply is in marketing. And that's where we're all competing for subscribers. June, good to see you. I'm on Periscope here. I'm going to be putting this uploaded later on Facebook, so I'm just letting them know. When you're competing on Instagram and Periscope and Facebook and so forth, you're competing for attention with a lot of other people with Facebook Live and subscribers and followers and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm talking about, the supply and demand with time and so forth. So with when you start dealing with like one-on-one follow-up, a CRM, customer relationship management, and so forth, the supply-demand ratio changes. Now you're talking about one-on-one. So those people probably don't have a lot of other people following up with them, and there's a lot of stats out there. If you check out my Facebook, I post a lot of those stats, how many people just never follow up with people. So the message and the narrative is really for those who are following that want to possibly be a customer someday on different things in real estate or marketing. Are you following up? Are you continuing to learn? And then also the people that I work with, strategic partners, the ones that have worked out best for me are ones who take follow-up very serious, because I just think it really separates everyone from the competition. So I just wanted to say that if you focus on the retention versus the acquisition, or said another way, if you focus on the follow-up versus the followers, I think you will find that the monetization is a lot easier. I think you will find that you're ahead of the game. I think you will find that it relates to other videos I do on the cash flow quadrant. It comes from Rich Dad Poor Dad. It comes from the cash flow quadrant. And the idea is, at the very top, the investor mindset is a business owner that can pay employees to be the salespeople and to be the marketers. Down the chain, there is a business owner who needs commission salespeople, and he has a whole team of commission salespeople. And then if you go down the chain a little bit more, it's the business owner who is able to get the leads in the marketing, to build a team, to help them with the cash flow of the marketing. And they are able to build a team along the way, because not everybody can float 6 months of marketing costs. So that's kind of your business cash flow quadrant. And then most people are in the self-employed quadrant. It's a lot of people are in that quadrant because you're still trying to get ahead of the curve, where you're still trying to build up a pipeline. And the business quadrant is when you start to build up that pipeline. You have a lot of money in the pipeline, and that's kind of as you're moving up the gears. And then the employee might be somebody that says, hey, they live in a paycheck to paycheck cycle, and they may actually need to be hired by the investor quadrant business owner, who is got some cash reserves and cash operating expenses. So just kind of know where you are in that cash flow quadrant with the supply and demand. The further you move up that quadrant, the more you're going to be in demand, and the less competition and supply that there's going to be. So if you focus on the pipeline, you focus on the follow-up, you focus on CRM in customer relationship management, you will find that if you figure out that first, get them through the entire funnel, understand your business that you specialize in, and then as you have some of those people go through the pipeline and you sell them and you close them, I look at more as like educating and not so much selling, but as you close them and the money comes in and you learn like the service that you need to give them and so forth to help them out, what you learn along the way about the psychology and the empathy and how you help them along the way, you understand it from their perception and how they understand it, and then you're able to take that information and you're able to put it into your videos online and explain it in a way that they will understand, that your market will understand the solution to the problem in your marketplace. So if that makes sense, like for example, in real estate investing, you can go to a bunch of seminars, a bunch of expensive boot camps, you can learn all this different stuff, but if you're just kind of living in your head and doing it all that way, And then you go start to talking to people on another level. They're going to be like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not understanding anything you're saying. So you still need to be at the pulse of the market. You still need to be out there talking to people and understanding how they think at their level. And then you go ahead and put that at the front of your marketing. You will attract people and it will resonate with them. So you will follow up with people through the marketing, and then as soon as you get an opportunity that makes sense and they're a qualified lead, then you follow up with them one-on-one, or have a team of somebody that can follow up with them one-on-one so that you qualify your time the correct way. That's my video for today. It's going to end up on YouTube and Periscope and Facebook Live. And I will have a short introduction one on Instagram and Facebook, LinkedIn, probably, and then as well as on Pinterest. So I want to thank you guys for your time today, and have a good one.